I've covered 100 trials, easy. I've never heard any defense attorney make a closing argument that came anywhere near this argument. We don't convict people because they're bitches. Angela Pollina is the ex-fiance of Michael Valva, an NYPD cop who was convicted of killing his 8-year-old autistic son by basically just torturing him to death. She had a major issue with these children, according to her, in her own words, had spent too much time with their mother, and she wanted them out. The most damning piece of evidence was Nest audio from her own home. And you could distinctly, very clearly hear what she was saying. And she's telling them through these cameras that they have to put socks on their hands because she doesn't want them touching themselves. This was a house on Long Island with 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. She had relegated them to going to the bathroom in the backyard, like pets. And then they were relegated to living in the garage. She complained that Michael, the father, was making it too comfortable in there by putting like a little tent in there, or putting a little mattress, or putting anything that they could use to survive. The morning that the child died, Michael Valva was in the kitchen with her, and he's looking at the temperature on his phone, and he says, "Oh no, it's 21 degrees. Whoa, that's too cold for me." Minutes later, he goes out there and takes one of the boys out who has defecated on himself, the boy who died, Thomas. He was in the later stages of hypothermia, and he was losing all bodily control. And he starts screaming about it, and she starts screaming about it, and he drags him outside and hoses the boy off. And that's when he starts to collapse, and he's dead within 10 minutes. The most shocking part of this trial, the defense's decision to put the accused on the stand, to have her testify. She testified kind of like we had never listened to any of the audio. It was unbelievable. Like, she got up on the stand and basically just said, "Yes, I am evil. What I did was wrong." And then after saying all that, she said, "But at no time did I think they were in danger." I've covered 100 trials, easy. I've never heard any defense attorney make a closing argument that came anywhere near this argument. His direct quote from his closing was, "We don't convict people because they're bitches." After the first or second day, I can tell you from studying the faces of the jurors, there was no doubt after the first or second day that she was guilty on all counts. And at the end of the trial, she was found absolutely guilty on all counts. I've covered terrible stories before. That being said, covering trials like this has given me a newfound respect for anyone who sits on a jury. It really does torture them. It must, because it tortured me just covering it. So if you want to be kept up to date on all the reporting we're doing for the New York Post, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And if you enjoy content like this, go ahead and hit the like button.